Welcome back. We are continue from earlier lesson. Why do we need a parliament? Now we going to discuss about role of the prime minister. In democratic form of government, the individual or citizen is the most important person. Now the question arises, how does the individual give approval to the government? One way of doing so is through electors. The Constitution of Independent India laid down the principle of universal adult franchise. Now all adult citizens of the country have the voting right. People would elect their representatives to the parliament. The one group formed among these elected representatives the government. The parliament in the India consists of the president, the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha is usually elected once every years. Elected once every years. The country is divided into several constituencies. Each of these constituencies elect one person to the parliament. Some seats are reserved in the parliament for SC and STs. It has also been suggested that there should be representation of seats for women. However, this issue is still debated. The candidate who contest elections usually belong to different political parties. Once elected, these candidates become members of parliament, also known as MPs. These MPs together form the parliament. After the Lok Sabha elections are declared, the leader of the party, which majority of elected members, is invited by the president to form a government. The Prime Minister of India is the team of the ruling party, is the leader of the ruling party. In the Lok Sabha, and Prime Minister selects minister for work, different department to work with him to implement decision. The Rajya Sabha functions primarily or the representative of the states of India in the parliament. The other political parties form the opposition. The largest means secured second highest seat amongst these parties is known as the opposition party. Prime Minister of India is leader of parliament and the constitution head of the state, and works as the head of the union government. She presides over the meetings of the cabinet and decides the policies of the government. Role of the Council of Ministers. There are three types of ministers in the Council of Ministers. These include the Cabinet Minister, Minister of State with independent charge, and Deputy Minister. If a non-member of the Parliament is sworn as the Council of Ministers, he or she must be elected to any house of the Parliament within 6 months. Otherwise, he or she will have to vacate the post. The council ministers are responsible for formulating the policies regarding the national interest. The finance minister submits the budget of the parliament of government, finance plans, etc. Introducing a bill in the parliament. The parliament plays a vital role in implementing new bill that can change the existing laws if accepted in both houses. An ordinary bill introduced in any house of the parliament has to pass through the following stages. A. Introducing of the bill or first reading stage. B. Second reading stage. Normally, sufficient period of time is given between the first and second reading of the bill. After this, the initiators more any of the following, like that the bill may be considered immediately, that the bill be referred to a select committee, that the bill be referred to a joint committee of the both houses, that the bill be circulated among the people for their opinion, committee and report slack. Third, third reading stage, bill in the upper house, Lok Sabha reign supreme. The Lok Sabha exercises inclusive powers in money matters. Once the Lok Sabha passes the budget, the Rajya Sabha cannot reject it. Legislative power, it can frame laws. Executive powers, Prime Minister and Council Ministers are collectively responsible, and the Parliament has the power to remove the minister by passing vote. Electoral power, elected members of the House participate in the election of the President and Vice President. Judicial powers, the members of both houses can remove the President from his office through impeachment. Judge of the Supreme Court, High Court can remove by the Parliament members by passing a vote. Constitutional powers, the Parliament enjoy the power to amend the constitutional powers to have the approval of two-thirds majority. Financial powers, the Parliament controls the financial policy of the country. The budget of the country is passed by the Parliament and control the expenditure of the country. Thank you.